We want generational wealth, but we still have generational habits that keeps us broke. Let me tell you something. Wealth is not just about money. It's about your mindset, your discipline, and also your long-term thinking. Hi, this is Unshakable Mindset, a place for reflection, growth, and unapologetic empowerment. Let us stop surviving and start becoming. If you are ready to step into power, then this is your space. Don't forget to hit the follow button because I'm about to transform your life starting from today and building a new you in just 6 months to come. We keep saying that we want generational wealth, but we are still living with generational habits that keeps us broke. But listen to this. Wealth isn't built the day you get money. It is built the day you change your mindset. I want you to listen to this. Wealth isn't built the day you get money. It is built the day you change your mindset. Our parents taught us survival, but now it's time that we teach ourselves discipline. Because trust me, the moment you change your mindset, you can change your life. You cannot break poverty. You cannot break poverty with vibes. You cannot build a future with impulse spending. No plan, no savings, no long-term thinking. What is it that you're building for yourself? It's crazy because we want soft life, but our choices are still hindering our future. How can we get soft lives? Because generational wealth starts with one person. That one person who tells themselves that I am not repeating the cycle, and that can be you. But only if you stop blaming the government for things that you control and start taking accountable for yourself and for the things that you refuse to change. Let us start here. Most of us grew up watching our parents survive. What do I mean by that? Our parents were stretching money, choosing which bill to pay, borrowing money from one place to another to fix another fire, and borrowing again, borrowing. Our parents didn't teach us wealth. Not because they didn't want to, but because nobody taught them either. But now it's time that we take accountability and teach ourselves. We have passed down survival habits. Survival habits do not build wealth. They just teach you how to make it through the month, but not to build a wealth or maybe something that will last you for a decade. I want us to talk about this. You cannot want soft life, but your spending is impulsive. You cannot want financial freedom, but you don't know how to budget. You cannot want a better future, but you don't even read a single book or maybe listen to someone who tells you or structure you about money. We want generational wealth, but we are living in the moment. We're not even thinking about the future. And a lot of people be saying that I only live once, but the truth is you live every day, but you only die once. So whatever that you do right now, you need to make sure that it's gonna pay up in the future. Most people spend to look rich rather than saving to become rich. You want designers before discipline. You want lifestyle before long-term. And then you want vibes before vision. How is that possible? And then you wonder why you're not progressing. Money isn't a problem, but the problem is your mindset. And one thing that I want you to know is that money cannot fix a mindset. Let me make an example for you. Give an unprepared person, someone who's not disciplined, someone who doesn't value money, 10,000, and watch them, they're going to spend it. Give the same person 100,000. They're going to spend it. And then give them R1,000,000. Same habits, bigger scale, but same outcomes. They're going to spend it. Because wealth is a mindset, a discipline, a lifestyle, and a commitment. And let me tell you something. A lot of people cannot say no. And it is the courage that keeps you going, to say no. I cannot afford a certain lifestyle right now. I cannot afford these. I cannot afford that. That is going to save you from a lot of things. But people do not want to do that because they want to look good on other people. Every family has that one person who's going to break the generational curse. The first person who's going to invest. The first person who's going to be self-disciplined. The first person who's going to think long-term. Do you understand? The first person is going to say that I don't want my kids to grow up the way that I did. And that person can be you, but only if you choose to be that person. But then I need you to understand that it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to happen when you take those small steps. No, I cannot afford this right now. Oh, I need to track my savings. I need to track my expenses. I need to clean my environment. I need to be disciplined. I need to wake up every morning and plan and schedule and everything like that. That's going to happen when you start taking accountability. Because one thing that I can tell you is that you don't have to be rich to start. You just have to be intentional. Learn to take accountability without shame. Because this conversation is not about shaming, but it's just to awaken you from certain things that maybe you don't even see. Because we know that our system is flawed. Access is not equal to everybody, but you just need to tell yourself that I deserve better. Because you hold more power than you think. You are not helpless, you are not doomed, you are not stuck, but then you need to stop living in your head and make everything that is in here, make it a reality. Now here's the conversation. Are you building a legacy or are you building a lifestyle? Repeating the same mistakes, repeating the same survival habits, or are you choosing to live differently? And this is the end of our episode with Unshakable Mindset, a place of reflection, growth, and unapologetic empowerment. And do not forget to hit the follow button, mention those friends that you think that they need to hear this more than anything, and choose to live differently. As I'll see you guys in my next episode. Mwah.